Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, Cheap Lazy Naturals. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, as you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be showing you how I wash my hair. And I'm basically going to be walking you guys through the whole process, starting from pre-pooing all the way to moisturizing and sealing. Keep in mind that this is my wash day routine. You don't have to do everything I do. Also keep in mind that I have low porosity hair, so not everything will apply to you if you have a different hair type to me. If you want to watch someone who has high porosity hair, you should definitely watch Cheroline's video, which she posted last week. I'm actually going to put it like up here or down in the description box. And yeah, I hope you guys find that informative. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Okay, not that sort of thumb. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the end of the video. Bye.
So first thing is first, I'm gonna wet my hair and make sure that it's as wet as possible. This is actually a bit hard because my hair is like low porosity, so it's kind of hard to get it soaking wet. As you can see, like the droplets of water that's just sitting on my hair, it takes forever to soak in that water. So I really like stand in the shower for a good minute trying to make it wet. And then once I think I've achieved that, I'll separate my hair into 2 sections, and then for each section I'll separate it into another 3 sections. So in total I work in 6 sections. And yeah, I do this because I have quite a lot of hair, as in I have like thick or medium to thick strands, and I would also say I have medium to high density hair. So yeah, so I start off by applying a lot of conditioner onto my hair, and this is just gonna act kind of as a pre-poo, but at the same time it's gonna help make my detangling process easy because it's gonna add some slip. Guys, whenever you're detangling your hair, make sure you have some sort of product, especially if your hair is knotted. Make sure you have some product that will actually give you slip. And the way that I like to do it is I start from the ends and I work my way up to the roots. And yeah, this is what I basically do. And then I also make sure that I'm detangling from both sides, especially because this section is quite big. I make sure that I'm detangling from both sides. And I like to use a tangle teaser. So tangle teasers were actually made for the purpose of brushing wet hair, and I think the bristles on tangle teasers are really good, and they're nice and soft, and they just move with your hair, and they don't really tug onto your hair. At least that's what I think. And once that's done, I put my hair up into a bantu knot. Well, I first twist it, then put it up into a bantu knot, and then I make sure the conditioner stays in my hair so that I can pre-poo my hair, so that it won't feel completely stripped out of its moisture when I shampoo my hair. Okay, so then I move on to the next section, and then I add conditioner, and then I brush it with the detangler. So what I like to do is I actually like to take advantage of the flowing water, and that helps make my detangling process much easier. It kind of offers more slip to the conditioner, and it just makes detangling much easier for me. And yeah, I make sure that I detangle each section on both sides or on all sides. And then once I'm done detangling, I twist it up, and then I put it in a bantu knot. And guys, this is how much conditioner I use for one section. Look at that. I literally have conditioner all over me. This is such a messy process, guys. I was actually like low-key embarrassed to show you guys this. So anyway, moving on to the next section, I'm gonna do the same thing, apply conditioner, and then underneath the shower, underneath the running water, I'm gonna start combing my hair with the tangle teaser, starting off from the ends and working my way up to the roots. And then make sure that I do it on all the sides of my hair. And then once I feel like it's tangled well enough, I twist it up and then I put it in a bantu knot. Just forget the fact that I have conditioner on my face. Okay, I basically do the same thing to the other side. I section it, and then I detangle it, and then I twist it up, put it in a bantu, and yeah. And then I do that to the other section as well. And yeah guys, before I used to work in crazy small sections. Like I used to probably have like 20 sections in my head until I realized like, wow, it was just, I was doing the most. And now I realize I can work in 6 sections, which is probably still a lot for some people. Okay, now once I'm done with that, I'm gonna apply shampoo onto my scalp and onto my roots. I avoid applying it onto my hair directly, as in anything other than my roots, because I know once I rinse my shampoo, it will actually reach the rest of my hair. So yeah, so basically I just focus on like scrubbing my scalp. I use the pad of my fingers. I try not to use my nails, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do, but like I try not to. It's not actually good to use your nails. So yeah, so I just shampoo, and then once I'm satisfied, I rinse it out. Again, I didn't show myself doing it, but I actually shampoo my hair twice. So when you shampoo with the first time, it helps lift up the buildup from your scalp, but then the second shampoo actually helps remove the buildup from your scalp and from your hair. Okay, then once that's done, I'm gonna apply my deep conditioner, and I'm using like some DIY homemade conditioner that I've mixed with some avocado and some other conditioners or deep conditioners that I had at home, and I'm just applying onto my hair generously. I'm a very generous person when it comes to conditioner. So I make sure that I focus on my scalp, and then I kind of detangle it, but not really. I just use the comb just to make sure that I've spread out that deep conditioner as evenly as possible throughout my hair. And then I just twist it up, and then I just let it do its thing. I don't actually put it in a bantu knot. Sometimes I do, but I just didn't feel like it that day. So yeah, doing the same thing to another section, applying deep conditioner, starting off from the ends, working my way up to the roots, and then combing through to make sure that the deep conditioner is evenly spread out, twisting it up, and putting it away. And yeah, I do that throughout the rest of my hair. Yeah guys, I deep condition all the time, so I do this on a weekly basis, or I try to do this on a weekly basis. Guys, don't get me wrong, sometimes it just doesn't happen. And yeah, but whenever I do wash my hair, I deep condition. I just think it's a necessary step. As a low porosity girl, it's not as necessary as it is for someone with high porosity, but I still just enjoy the benefits of deep conditioning. That for me, it's a mandatory step. And I put on a plastic cap, or more like a spa bag, and then I sit under the hooded dryer for about 15 to half an hour. 15 minutes to half an hour. And yeah, and once I've sat under the hooded dryer for about 15 to 30 minutes, I just rinse out the deep conditioner, and yep, that's pretty much what happens. And once that's done, I usually like to moisturize and seal my hair straight afterwards. So all I do is apply the leave-in conditioner, and I try not to apply too much because I have low porosity hair. And then I apply a light oil just to seal that in, and I use the same sections that I have. And then I go in with the comb to make sure that all the product is evenly spread throughout. And I pay special attention to my ends and apply more products to my ends than I do to my roots. And yeah, I basically just do that to the rest of my hair, and then I just twist up all my sections. And then after that, I just style my hair as I want to. And this is it for my wash day. These are my twists, looking nice and juicy, and now I'm done.
Okay guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys found that informative and helpful on somewhat level. And once again, if you haven't done so, please like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, also follow us on our other social media. We are on Facebook and Instagram, and our name is also Cheap Lazy Naturals. And yeah, be sure to do that, and we'll see you on our next video. Thank you so much for your support, and bye lovelies.